beloved. I thank you so much for your time and I thank you for joining me on the Prophetic Vessel show. This will be your message from God, Ra, Allah, Source, the Divine. I'm grateful for your time. To those whom are keen or interested in becoming members of my Patreon, on my Patreon, I do offer weekly sign readings for $10 per month based on love as well as spiritual path. I also offer on my Patreon personal readings. For $50 per month, you get a personal reading from me every month based on love, spiritual path, career and finances, as well as ancestral messages. The link to my Patreon will be listed in my description box below. You can also join my Patreon by typing what is on the screen via Google. Search it and it'll lead you to my Patreon website. Without further ado, let us tap in and find out, why were you spiritually led here? What is here for you, beloved? Why did you resonate with the title? And why did your own YouTube algorithm present you with this message? Let us tap in and talk to God, okay? I'm channeling an energy of somebody who feels like their words matter in your life. This person literally feels like their words have power in your life, or conviction in your life, or they have a way in your life. Their words. They feel like their words can make things shake and move in your reality. I'm channeling just delusion here. Yeah, Seven of Cups, like pure delusion with the Seven of Cups to the Eight of Swords here. Just pure delusion. Yeah, this person wants everybody to know that you're just this two-faced person. Like, they want people to see you as two-faced and like a bold-faced liar. Okay? So this person wants to ruin your reputation in that way. They've always wanted to do this. It's always been a desire to just make sure that they completely X you out within your reputation, making sure that their words have stamped you. Their words, right? Yeah. So with that being said here, this is about a man, right? Like, this woman is doing this about a man or because of a man. This is a woman that's targeting an Empress energy or divine feminine energy because of a man, a divine masculine, an Emperor energy. A man she can't have, a man that doesn't want her because the man doesn't see her worthy of him. Okay? This woman here, so what she wants to do with her words, seeing as though that's where she feels her magic is at, she wants to come into your reality and take you away from a man, or take you, or sort of, this woman wants to come into your life and ruin something between you and a masculine energy, whether you're connected to them right now or it's forming, has been forming, right? We have the Eight of Wands reversed. This woman wants to like come into your reality and like say something to this masculine because she still feels and thinks that like her and this masculine can have something. Okay, we have the Page of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, this woman has a false sense of identity here. Like, The way in which she completely sees herself is not based on the truth of who she is. It's based on delusion. Like there's something seriously wrong about the way in which this woman lives her life. Like she has a double life of living in her delusion and living in the truth. She does not want to accept her truth, so that's where she resides in delusion because it's comfortable. She knows, which tells me she also knows that she's being delusional, but rather that than actually facing reality, right? This is a type of woman that will talk big mouthed, all that big mouthed type of talk. Chirpy, 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 chirp, like a bird. But only do that, she'll only do that with and to people that like, she'll only do that with and to people that she feels she has power over. Like this woman clearly, they have some form of obsession with power here. And this man, I'm channeling that this man gave her a sense of power that she still needs till this day, because it was because of this man that she was seen in a certain way. Clearly, beloved, all this woman cares about is reputation. That's why she wants to ruin yours. Clearly, that's all she cares about. Reputation, right? Which is status quo, caliber, image, right? So she feels ruining your reputation would make this specific divine masculine uninterested. She planned on painting you out to be a harlot, right? Somebody who's promiscuous, somebody who's open-legged all the time with everyone, anyone. You know, she wanted this man to have that perception of you. So this woman has been doing a little bit of dirt digging, not even a little, a lot, for a long time, and she hasn't found anything. Yeah, you still are who you are in this man's eyes, and that will never change. Like this woman is waiting for an outcome and a result that will never be. She's been in this energy for too long. I'm getting like years or close to a year. Take it out resonates. But this woman here is waiting for something that's never going to happen. She's waiting for you to stop being an empress. She's waiting for you to stop being a divine feminine. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, this person is delusional here. She just doesn't want to accept that this man doesn't see himself with her. Like, she's pondering and fixated and obsessed with why you have more power than her. Like, to the extent that this woman has resorted to dark ways in order to retrieve her desires, her deeds, like in order to do something to you, because she just can't take who you are. This darkness that she's resorted to some disgusting stuff. Like, this woman has been doing something truly disgusting because her desire is still fueling and burning within her to make sure that she ruins you. That's her desire. She wants to ruin you. She wants to ruin you. And her desire stems from wanting this masculine, this divine masculine energy to be uninterested in you. She wants this divine masculine energy to be uninterested in you because she knows that she can't have him. So rather make him not want you. This woman looks at you in deep envy and deep jealousy, wanting to be exactly in your shoes, exactly who you are. Not because just of this man, but because you are who you are without him, and she sees that. Because an empress then stands on their own. They're not an empress because of an emperor. They're an empress because they're an empress. She sees and knows that very well, no matter how delusional she chooses to be. She knows damn well that even if she were to try and communicate with this man, because this thing of saying her words hold power, she tells it to people to make it look like that. But she knows the truth within herself that she lives with every day, that this man could care less about her. This man made it clear. This man is not the man for this woman, and she sees and knows that. But she's just choosing to play dumb. She's choosing to be delusional. but she knows better than to ever come towards this man. She'll stick to that rah rah birdie chirp 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 energy in her reality, but in your reality, and your man, or this man that's about to be your man, or this man that wants to be your man, take it out, resonates. Yeah. That will never change. This man will never not see you as an empress. You'll always be an empress in his eyes. And this woman, if she tries this, she knows that this man will never take her seriously. And she just wants to hang on to the same dignity that she feels she still has, even though she knows it's not of truth. Like, she's trying to come off like she doesn't care and does all, she's been doing darkness behind the scenes, but trying to come off like she doesn't care. Her words hold power. She's this, she's that. No, this man don't want you. Don't give a damn about you. Really breathing, living, your birthday, not your birthday, whatever. This man doesn't care. He doesn't. Okay. If he did, he would. Freaking hell. We have the 5 of Wands. Yeah, this woman knows that there's no fighting this. She wants to deeply, but like the truth is, she should just get over herself, and she's trying to, but she keeps failing to do that. She's failing to like leave you alone and stop obsessing over the divine freaking feminine. Damn. Like, these freaking women are disgustingly annoying now. Oh my god, back up off my energy. Deal with your shit. The hell? This woman doesn't want to look at herself. We have the Queen of Wands. This woman is just bitter. All right? She's a bitter feminine energy who wants to be an empress but is not. She wants to have worth in this man's life, but she doesn't. She wants to have value in this man's life, but she never will. Like, this man don't want you. Like, I don't get why, like, people have such freaking low self-esteem that they can't even see when they're not wanted. This woman is she's blatantly blinding herself to that truth, that this man wants nothing to do with her. It's like, even if this man were to marry you, give you a child, this woman would not want to accept that. Like, she's gonna want to be like, but this, but that, but nothing. If the but was really of existence, whatever you're trying to but about, don't you think this man would show up for you, girl, if he cared? Don't you think so? Don't you think he would make it known? Don't you think he would assert himself? Don't you think he wouldn't be dealing with this divine feminine? He wouldn't be dealing with you, beloved, if he cared to be with her, if he wanted to be with her, if it mattered to him. She mattered to him. No. This is the type of woman that doesn't want to let go, like, at all. Like, she's fixated on this man, and she's done something. This woman, her obsession with you doesn't stem from the fact that you're with this man. It stems from the fact that she's been doing something to this man to keep him with her. And it is never something she saw to be of reality when this man left her. This woman here, she never thought this man would leave because of what she was doing to him to keep him. This woman tried to curse this man's love life by making her the center of it, knowing that she's not the one for him because it's like, this man, when he got with this woman, he didn't get with this woman because, oh, she's this, that. She got with this woman like, damn, like, I see potential, we can work with it. And he saw that potential, but it wasn't fulfilling when he was within that potential. He didn't want to pursue it further because the end result was not something he wanted for himself. He didn't want this woman. Men don't think about the emotion. Men are logical creatures. When are people gonna freaking get that? They think first before they feel. We feel first before we think as women. That's just womanhood. Accept it, bitch about it. It is what it is. Okay. So this woman here, she tried to keep this man by cursing his love life, making her the center of it. Everything revolves around her. It's her man. Because this man is a man of power, influence. He's a man of some form of clout. He's a man of certain reputation, image, caliber. He's a certain man of status. That's all that made her do this. She wanted to be attached to that man's energy in that way because of who that man was and how it made her look. Power, right? But back to the reality of what this man actually saw in her and why he dealt with her. Then when he left her with the truth by telling her, yo, this, we already established how he told her. Told her, like, I don't see this for myself any further. You know what I'm saying? And this woman couldn't let go of this man. And it annoyed this man so much because, like, the least you could do, like, I gave you, you know, a chance. Like, this man didn't see. That's the thing. Men fall in love when they see themselves in a woman. Men love when they see something about a woman that they can build, right? And it's like they love to do that anyway, you know. So this man, you are his match to him. It's not about how you look, it's about how you think. Because he's a thinking creature first. This woman doesn't get that. She's thinking about butts and tits and all these things. She's thinking about how maybe this man loves your body and stuff. She's thinking about, oh, this man looks at your facial features. That's not the fundamental root of why this man loves you. He doesn't love you because of that. He doesn't love you because you cursed him to love you. He loves you because you are one with him. He sees you as a match. Like, he sees you as wife. A wife, not wife material. A wife. Like, you don't need to be worked on. You and them can build together. But anyway. So with that being said, this woman here knows that she's being delusional, but she keeps wanting to believe that if she would get this man alone to just like talk, yeah, right, this woman would try to freaking undress this man and do something to him, which is a form of violation. Leave men alone. You don't have to be throwing yourselves at them. That's disgusting. Have some integrity. What do you think this man's gonna think? Oh, this man's gonna be like, yo, I can't even wife you even if I wanted to because you be doing things like this behind my back. How do you think men think? Oh yeah, it's gonna feel so good. Nah, I don't give a damn about that. I give a damn about the fact that, yeah, we're gonna do this and then you're gonna pretend that you're not a skank. There are some men that literally are of truth. I don't know what the world has tried to program us to believe about men and ruining our coexistence. Where the Four of Cups reversed. This woman, you make her tremble, shiver, and just go crazy. If she's already crazy. This man's friends know that she's not right. This man's relationship with this woman was publicized in a manner that everybody really knows that, like, this woman ain't it. Like, it's not even about ain't it for this man, ain't it in general. Like, it's like one of those women that's like not in, she doesn't want to stay in her lane. You know what I'm saying? She wants to be in a league that is not her own because she revolves herself around certain delusions. She doesn't want to see that, you are an empress and she's a queen of wands, somebody that only cares about what she cares about. And then there's a woman like you who's a one of a kind. This man will never leave you alone, beloved, not because you did what she did and cursed him and wanted da. If this had worked, this man would not be with you. Let's just start there. So now think about the paranoia of this woman, of her having to see this man move on. She's been thinking this whole time, he's gonna come back, he's gonna come back. I know what I did. No, this man's not coming back. And there's something in the way this man is moving on that's a guarantee that is never coming back to this woman. He's fully gone, moved on, let go, whatever. And this woman does not want to look at that. Not because, oh, I love him, I miss him. No, I'm powerless without this man's energy and presence in my life. What the hell? If this love spell did not work, this love curse did not work on this man, where is it going? Guess what? That's why she's in this energy, because it has backfired on her. She's experiencing the love spell, the love curse. Hence, her world is revolving around this man till this day. The hell? This woman is afraid of showing up in this man's reality because this man's gonna be like, girl, that's weird. Like, you know what's up? I told you that already so long ago. You still trying to be in my energy? You have a problem, girl. You are dangerous. There's something wrong with you. Get away from me. She's afraid that that's gonna be this man's reaction towards it, because it is. It's weird. Like, what the? Imagine someone tells you, please leave me alone. I don't want to do this anymore. And 5 years later or whatever, you want to show up in that person's reality. You think they're gonna be like, oh, okay, no, like you're gonna creep them out, even anger them, because you don't want to make someone uncomfortable in their own life. You'll get put in your place. Yeah, this woman is just worried about herself. She doesn't care about this man. She's worried that she's under the spell. Like, she wants to experience other men. She wants to sleep with other men without thinking about this divine masculine. But because of the curse, the spell that she did upon this man's heart, love spell, love curse, right? It is on her now. She's bearing it. Like, literally, she's carrying it. I see this woman burying some form of body fluid of hers. Like, I see a tampon in the ground or a pad. Either way, something carrying blood. I see like a small jug here, potion jug. She's burying it in the ground with something that this man gave her. And she thought that would keep him. She thought that would make him never leave, because she was constantly refilling that grave of that thing with, like, putting more of the tampons in there, the pads, or putting her tears. If this man makes her cry, like, she puts her tears in like some form, wipes her tears with the tissue, or puts her tears in something, and just kind of like this woman was using every kind of body fluid to keep this man. And obviously when she was sexually engaged with this man, that was her intention. Make sure that I keep him, because that's part of the spell, the curse, to make sure you sleep with him, and it's only your energy he cares about, or your energy that revolves around his life. I can feel the spell, like it's something serious. This curse here makes this woman not want to date, not want to talk to anyone, not want to entertain any other man, because her mind, her in specific, her heart belongs to this man, because she bound herself spiritually to his energy. She thought she was binding him, but she was binding herself. So now she's experiencing her own curse, her own spell. She's in love spiritually with someone that doesn't even give a damn about them, even in the spirit. Like, this man clearly experienced this person, saw what he saw, and moved on with his life. He doesn't care. And like I said, this woman here was not this man's type. Like, and type is not how you look. It's like someone can oftentimes attract people that have so much trauma. You know what I'm saying? And they maybe would go for those type of people because they have a healing spirit and they just love to extend themselves like that, to just cater to people's life in a loving, healing way, you know. And I feel like this masculine had that energy towards this feminine. This feminine here has serious problems already, but she has problems in her life and she has problems within herself. Like she wants to be this man's empress so bad. Like, this woman here constantly thinks about you and this man's relationship, and like, you see, doing things like this, like, it just takes away from your life, because now you're in love with somebody who doesn't want you or want anything to do with you, and you're not in love because it's genuine and sincere. You're in love because you put a spell on your own damn self. You cursed your heart. These people be cursing themselves. You want to reach for someone spiritually like that and keep them bound, not knowing their true destiny and fates of love or of anything really that you're trying to attack. You don't know what God has planned for that person's love life, financial life, social life. You don't know what God has planned. And you try to play with that, and when it comes back to you and you have to live with it, it's like, oh my God, nah, this woman here is one of many. Like, a lot of women have done this to men, and they secretly living with this condition of being. They secretly living with the fact that they're under a love spell. These are the women acting crazy towards a man, and you think they just acting crazy. Now this bitch was working on your energy, masculine. She was working on your energy, right? She was working on divine feminine's energy, right? She is afraid to try the divine feminine though, because she's like, if this backfired on me when it comes to this masculine, and I was in its energy all the time and this and that, how is this backfiring? And they're afraid that it'll backfire on them further if they try you. This woman here is crazy. This man took it for the longest time that he could, but then he just couldn't anymore. Like, he was tolerating this woman for a long time, trying to see something about this woman he can work with, trying to build something with this woman that he can want to experience, but it just kept failing, because like, there's something about this woman's energy that this man didn't like. Not to say like she was a bad person, but like, this man didn't enjoy being this woman's partner like that. Like, he was trying to see, like, you know, he enjoyed this woman's presence in a way of like, I want to see where this goes. But it wasn't like he came towards this woman and loved her spirit and just, you know, loved her mind, loved her heart. No. We have the Knight of Pentacles here. This man, like, he was trying to see something with this woman, like, trying to just see where it goes. Trying to just see where it goes, because this man only cared about, you know, the future here. This is a man that was always focused on, like, do I want this for myself? You know, they won't just put up with things. Not that kind of man. It's a divine masculine, right? So this divine masculine here been left this woman. This divine masculine here already concluded this woman's chapter in his life and moved on, you know. But this woman still feels and thinks that, like, if she comes into his energy, it can make him remember the old days and maybe consider this. She thinks, okay, she looks more grown, more evolved, more sexy, more pretty, more beautiful. Like, she's just thinking about things in such a superficial way. What this man sees or will see if she tries is just a stalker, someone that has a problem and someone he doesn't want to deal with. Not like, oh, look at her hair now, her lips now, her clothes now. This man don't give a damn about that. He like, leave me alone. You don't want to leave me alone. What the fuck wrong with you, creep? Now you're gonna make this man turn disrespectful when you could just leave the man alone. Go be delusional in your life. Waste away your time. Don't bring that over to this masculine's life. It's weird. We have the Eight of Swords. This woman here is forever going to be obsessed with you, divine feminine, like forever. Because she's always going to envision how your life is with this masculine. Because you now hold the reputation of being something to him that she could never be. There's worth, there's value in your name in this masculine's life that she can never hold. And that's why she'll never stop watching you, stalking, lurking, just being your energy in that way. But she's gonna wonder, oh, how you look with him when you two are in your little space together, when you're holding hands, when you're looking each other in the eyes, when you're getting dressed, when you're getting ready to start the day. Like this woman here, goodness. Talk about creep. Talk about creep. This man wants nothing to do with this woman here. Like, he doesn't. This woman, at some point, she thought and felt that, like, if she could successfully convince this man to make her a side chick or mistress, it was gonna work out. She would rather be that than be nothing to this man. Like, that's weird. You think this man is gonna be like, oh, you want to be a side chick to me? Who else are you a side chick to? You know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna be like, oh, you want to be a side chick? He'd be like, yo, who else you spreading those legs to, girl? Who else you giving your spiritual energy to like that? We have the Queen of Swords. This is the type of man that don't play like that. Like, he don't do none of that. If he sets his mind and says something and you want to move weird after that, he's not gonna make that his problem. But if you try to make it his problem, he's gonna put you in your place. You have the Death reverse. He's not gonna spare you. He doesn't care about this or that. Be with this, be with that. Who gives a damn? I said leave me alone. Go hold on to those emotions elsewhere, those thoughts and memories elsewhere. Don't bring that over here. That's the thing about this man. He will crush this woman if she doesn't get the picture. Be delusional elsewhere. Go stalk divine feminine far from her as you possibly can get and leave divine masculine alone. Like, this be the woman here that thinks like, oh, I don't mind going to jail. I don't mind he think I'm scared. I don't mind she thinks she's powerful. Meanwhile, the whole time she knows she's delusional and she's experiencing a love spell, a love curse that she tried to put on this man. She's freaking out because she can't get out of it and it's beyond her control. And she's trying to make that the divine masculine's problem and the divine feminine's problem. That's why, as the divine feminine, the divine masculine watching, make sure you put this person in a place, please. Do not take none of this crap. Do not ever engage with this person in any way. Just freaking follow a restraining order and move on with life. If she wants to be in a jail cell, let her choose it. We have the Queen of Cups reversed. Don't sympathize with this woman here. She's really sick and she needs to take accountability of her own actions. Whose problem is it that you value dumb things like that of life? Oh, because a man has certain power, I want to be with him because it makes me look powerful. You know, it just makes you look powerful. It don't mean you are, right? If you were who you wanted to be so bad, this man wouldn't have left you. And even if he did, you wouldn't be doing this. This woman here, she thinks being psycho, being crazy is like, yeah, like this powerful thing about a woman. No, it's this sick thing about a woman who's gonna be put to jail or a mental institution. They pick a hell. Because we're not tolerating that. The hell's wrong with you? Think this is a movie or something? This man will never want to step out of his connection with the divine feminine. This, as a divine feminine, understand that this man is all about you. He'll never want anyone else. Like, I don't think people understand when someone meets their match, there's nothing anyone can do about it. Like, those people will forever be glued together. It's until death do us part type of energy. Before it even happens in the legal ways, it's done in the spirit. They're already coming together knowing that they are fulfilled, or this is their fulfillment. Like, this woman here better step away, because what this man's also gonna do is make sure that this woman never thinks it's okay to come into his world with his divine feminine, or come into his divine feminine's world and try that. Like, this masculine is like, yeah, I dealt with that, trying to build you, but I'm not your freaking father. I don't owe you shit. And you know, when a man speak like that to a woman, they hear it with emotions. It'll kill her inside. She's not thinking, she's feeling, right? Spare yourself, child. Spare yourself. Like, this be the type of man that's like, if you can do this to me, and I was the best thing that ever happened to you, because you'll never have someone like me, because you were karmic, and now I see it, or I've been aware of it. Like, that woman will have to live with that truth. She's trying to be with this man. When this man speaks that truth to her, it'll hold her in her heart forever. She'll further be cursed, because this love spell here, this woman wanted to make sure that this man forever stays with her. She wanted to make sure this man has no eyes for anybody else. Thinking that, like, it's powerful to do this, to keep this man trapped. It makes her powerful, this power hungry type of freaking. But you know what happened? God let her believe her own delusions until it was time for her to see the truth. And now is the time for that. She's seen clearly this man wants nothing to do with her, and she was always under her own spell and curse. She's seen that this man never really was serious about her like that. Like, this man kept trying to find reasons to stay with this woman, but like, he kept being so unfulfilled that he couldn't bear it anymore. He's like, yo, nah, I'm good. He tried, you know, and this woman just couldn't freaking move on with her life. She tried to force someone to be with them. You are forcing someone's free will. They don't want to do that, but you're trying to force them. And you want to live with that being your truth, that like you force the man to love you than him loving you willingly. How pathetic. This man don't love this woman. This man had love for this woman. But like I said, men think before they feel. Once a man has established something within their mind about an emotion, the mind leads. Once a woman establishes something about an emotion with regards to a thought, the heart leads. With the woman, the heart leads. With the man, the mind leads. Okay, we have the Ace of Cups, and this man, his mind is made up about the divine feminine. He knows exactly that this is who he wants to be. He wants to start afresh with this feminine. Start afresh meaning like he wants to do life differently. He doesn't want to be in the same energy or attract the same people, the same experiences. He wants a completely different reality with this feminine. He wants to be someone he could never be before for anyone else. Right? So this man here, They're in love. We have the Wheel of Fortune, yeah. And that's something that's fated to happen. This is destiny, right? And this woman here, she was forever gonna be freaking out somewhere about what she did. She's gonna regret it because now she'll never love anyone else except this man. And not out of her genuineness, but out of her spiritual jail time that she's in because she cursed herself with this love spell. Be mindful what you do, right? You don't want things coming back to you like that, right? This woman wanted to attack you, divine feminine, but she knew better because she's like, if this is what's backfiring on me with this man, and I know how hard I went with this man, I don't want to risk it with the divine feminine. This woman can't even face you, divine feminine. She would never be able to do that. Like that's what gets me with these people. You're that delusional. You know damn well you would never be able to face me, but behind the scenes you want to be powerful. You weak ass. We have the Hermit. Like this woman here has to find herself. Stop thinking about freaking DICK and start thinking about how your future is looking because you have to live it as you have to live with yourself. And look now, her having to live with herself with this heavy truth and burden. This masculine, fine, she illusionized herself to this masculine coming off this way and that way and this way and that way. He doesn't have to live with any other truth except, oh, that's not what I want, despite her trying to make herself someone that I want to be with. And then the truth that she has to live with is like, damn, I tried to curse this man's love life. I tried to put a love spell on this man and now I'm experiencing it. Stop, guys. Stop trying to control people. Stop trying to control life. How you want to control someone's future? Who the hell do you think you are? Imagine, man. He must love you, just you, because that's what you want based on power, not even anything else, just power. It's weird. Yeah, this man will never stoop so low to do anything with this feminine energy against his divine feminine energy. Like this man's not gonna try nothing. Once he's with this divine feminine, he's with this divine feminine. And this is the type of man that he loves hard, right? And this woman here was obsessed with the fact that this man loved her because he loves hard. He's a true, genuine lover, and she wanted all that energy. She wanted to live that life. Yeah, you can live it, all right. Thank you so much for joining me on the Prophetic Vessel Show. This was your message from God, Ra, Allah, Source, the Divine. I'm grateful for your time. To those who are keen or interested in becoming members of my Patreon, on my Patreon, I do offer weekly sign readings for $10 per month based on love as well as spiritual path. I also offer on my Patreon personal readings. For $50 per month, you get a personal reading from me every month based on love, spiritual path, career and finances, as well as ancestral messages. The link to my Patreon will be listed in my description box below. You can also join my Patreon by typing what is on the screen via Google, search it, and it'll lead you to my Patreon website. I thank you all for everything, and I will see you all soon. Bye.